Hi, I'm Paul McGuire here in nature, and this is just a little taste of what I believe the Garden of Eden looked like. Many people think the Garden of Eden was a mythology. I don't think it's a mythology, I think it was real. I want to talk about our planet and environmentalism from a different perspective right now. All around me are mountains and trees and streams and incredible beauty. But guess what? There is a plan it's a long way down the road in America and around the world to take these once public lands and put them under the control of an elite. Now, their ideal plan is to take about 3/4 of all the parks and beaches and lakes and streams in America and make them private. In other words, you will have no access to them, and if you do have access to them, it would be maybe by some kind of environmental monorail or something. Now, the elite don't come out and say, hey, we're the elite, we're going to requisition the lands. They do it covertly. They fund environmental groups. Now, I'm not saying that the people in the environmental groups are bad. I don't think most of them are. I think they're well-intentioned. I think they want to preserve the environment and nature. But let's be honest. When you're receiving millions of dollars of grants and money from the multinational corporations and international bankers and the elite, you don't get that money for free. The elite will use these groups as puppets to control the beautiful natural resources that God originally gave all men and women to enjoy. Now, I'm a Christian, I make no bones about that, but I'm not a Christian who believes in, quote, raping the earth and turning this into a condominium apartment complex. Yeah, the land needs to be protected. The environment does need to be protected because capitalism running amok would turn this thing into a big retail shopping mall. You know, that old song, they pave paradise and put up a parking lot, is true. This is part one in a series of brief thoughts about the environment and the planet, and we're going to connect the dots for you. You can get more information at www.paulmcguire.org. And one thing I do want to say before we close this segment one, and that is, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. This is the example of God's handiwork. I'm Paul McGuire.